Hello, potato. Every so often, I pick something up for a video that's, it's a small thing, and I have to find just like the right thing to do it with. And then I find another one, and they sort of pile up. And things like Just Add Water Wednesday are a good example of that, where I've got a bunch of these instant noodle things, and I just haven't done them all. And that's sort of what's happened with today's video. I've ended up acquiring a number of items that are all sort of similar. They're kind of meant for different things, but I think we can do them with one thing. And as a result, I'm feeling a bit saucy because I have gathered up not one, not two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven, but eight different dipping sauces, and we're gonna eat them all today. We're gonna dip stuff in them, and we're gonna try them all out so I can at least put them into either proper use or the trash. And let's start the rundown with what we've got. Starting off, we've got Culinary Treasures roasted garlic and chili aioli dipping sauce and sandwich spread. As you can see, they have, they showed here for like burgers and French fries. It is 90 calories per serving, and there's not much on the back about it. But, garlic and chili, you've got my attention. Number one ingredient is vegetable oil. I mean, aioli is essentially just like a fancy mayonnaise, right? Right. But that'll be our first one. And that one, if you're interested, I'll try to remember where these all came from. But that one came from, I believe, Costco, and I think we have at least one more of them. Next up is Wing Time Hot Buffalo Wing Sauce. This is actually one of the most recent additions to the selection. It was on clearance. So I picked it up, and they have words. Since 1994, we've been producing a line of authentic buffalo-style chicken wing sauces. Our recipes were originally developed in upstate New York, the birthplace of buffalo wings. Our sauces are not only great tasting, but use nothing but the finest natural and preservative-free ingredients. For great tasting wings, cut chicken wings. Yeah, we're not doing wings. We're not dipping them in wings. We're going to use them with a dipping sauce. And refrigerator after opening, manufactured by the Allied Old English in Port Reading, New Jersey. Pretty simple ingredient list: cayenne pepper, puree, white vinegar. Might be a little vinegary. Yeah, buffalo sauce can be. I'm not a humongous fan of super vinegary sauces, but we'll deal. So that's number two. Number three, staying in the same vein and indeed from the same clearance sale, is Noble Made by the New Primal Hot Buffalo Dipping and Wing Sauce. One of these, I think the Wing Time, had like an extra hot version. I didn't get that. I figured, not going to push my luck. We'll just stick with hot. Oh, and they have words too. You probably know that fire breathers breathe fire, but did you know that they also eat fire? It's true. Well, kind of. The combination of cayenne and habanero peppers packs the kind of heat that most hardcore humans like to pour on their food. And since we had to get it into a bottle, a sauce just worked better than, actual flames. There's no sugar in it, which is, I suppose, nice. It's got Whole30 approved, whatever that means. 15 calories per serving, 1 tablespoon. That's going to be sauce number three. Next, we're kind of pitching away from buffalo to Asian-themed stuff with Bibigo's Got You Korean hot sauce. I've actually been looking for this for a while. I kept seeing ads for it on Facebook for putting it on pizza. That's originally was going to be a thing I was going to do. I was going to put these all on pizza, but I just never got a pizza to do that with, so we didn't. But here we have our Korean hot sauce, classic, and water, hot pepper paste. Yeah, nothing too outlandish in there. 5 calories per serving, 1 teaspoon. That's a small serving. I guess if it's pretty hot, you may not want that much, right? And they suggest putting it on chicken, eggs, pizza, veggie, fried rice, dumplings. Well, we're not doing that today. We're gonna put it with everything else. And staying with Bibigo, we also have the Got You Extra Spicy sauce. So yeah, I did go extra spicy on this one. Also 5 calories per serving, water, hot pepper paste, yada yada. And they label it as a pleasant burn. What's this one? This one is Just Right. So I'm thinking extra hot isn't going to be too bad. Extra spicy rather than extra hot. I suppose that could just be a distinction without a difference. Now moving over to Europe, we have from Heinz, Turkish-style garlic sauce. I picked this one up actually at World Market a while ago. It's probably the oldest thing in this collection, and it's the one that's it's one of the ones that's actually a little out of date now. Now, in America, Heinz predominantly means sauces: ketchup, mustard, relish, maybe chili sauce, maybe cocktail sauce. But you don't see stuff like this. And garlic sauce, that just speaks to my soul. So I figured we had to try us some of that. And at the same time about this, I also picked up Heinz Mexican-style firecracker sauce. I'm suspecting that this is going to be about as authentically Mexican as a Taco Bell dinner, but all the same, it sounded interesting. It says it's fiery and smoky, and it was on display with the garlic sauce. And I don't think they have either of these anymore, so I'm glad I bought them. It is also a little out of date, so keep that in mind. If it's awful, that could just be because I took too long to actually eat it. It's 15 calories per serving, 1 tablespoon. So the serving sizes are drastically different between some of these. And we have one more, and it's actually the last one I added to it because I forgot it was in the cabinet. And it is this, chili sauce. Now, I bought this initially because I couldn't find the Heinz chili sauce, shipping issues being what they are currently. They weren't getting the Heinz chili sauce, and I was out. So I picked up some of this, or I was almost out. I wasn't quite out. I have actually gotten more of the Heinz sauce since then. But I saw this one. It says lycopene on it with a picture of a tomato, chili sauce, sweet. Now, I do realize now, thinking about it, because it says sweet, and the Heinz chili sauce is definitely not sweet. So I do wonder if maybe I've gotten something that's a little more like a tomatoey, one of those like Thai dipping sauces, you get for like egg rolls and stuff. If it is, that's going to be fine, but it's not what I was going for. It is a lot thinner than like the Heinz chili sauce. The Heinz chili sauce was like one of the best things that's come out of Heinz Week a couple years ago, because I discovered I liked Heinz chili sauce when I think it was the chili beans toast. And what we have in here, 35 calories per serving, which is 1/6 of the bottle, 2 tablespoons. So that's a pretty generous serving for that. So we've got our sauces. We need something to dip in them. So let me go and grab something. I'll be right back. And here we go, fresh from the air fryer, a bowl of oven chips. And yes, they are maybe a little tiny bit overdone. Guess I should have cooked them for about a minute or two less, but they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. We're gonna eat them. So I realize now that I've like 10 minutes into this that the camera's a little high, so I think I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. And I suppose I should pour out some of each of the sauces, shouldn't I? Probably should have done that before the fries were ready. So let's adjust the camera down a little, just a smidgen lower, and pour out some sauces. Got our roasted garlic chili aioli, our wing time buffalo wing sauce. Ooh, that's had a little bit of drizzle oil on there, was I supposed to shake this first? I was probably supposed to shake this one first. Got our Noble Made by the new Primal hot buffalo sauce, and I did remember to shake this one. So let's pour out some of that. Good thin pour on that one. And then there's our Bibigo Got You classic sauce. Get some of that in there. Our Bibigo Got You extra spicy. Our Heinz Turkish style garlic sauce. It's got a thick opening on it, doesn't it? Our Heinz firecracker sauce, Mexican style, which has a considerably smaller opening on it than the garlic sauce. And then last, but hopefully not least, our lycopene chili sauce from a brand that I can't read. And I think this is going to be a really pretty thin one. It's a little more syrupy than I thought it would be. All right, but I think that's enough. I think that's enough for us to try all of our sauces here. Let's take a look at them each. So, the roasted garlic and chili aioli smells maybe a little chili, smells very garlicky actually. So it's very garlicky. Very nice. Next, take a look and sniff of our Wing Time Hot buffalo wing sauce, which, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to probably shake this one up because look, there's a little layer of oil there, unfortunately. So that's my mistake on that one. Not much I can do about it at this point. I'm not going to pour it back in the bottle and reshake it, but that may adversely affect their standings. Definitely smells of buffalo wing sauce. It looks like it's got more like seasoning in it than I'm used to seeing in buffalo sauce. Usually it looks more like our Noble Made there, which is kind of more of a uniform color. But again, that could just be because I didn't shake it up, or it could just be there's extra goodies in there. And then looking at our Noble Made by the New Primal, which is a very pretentious sounding name if you ask me. Not that you did. Oh, I guess you did. You're watching this video, didn't you? That just smells like buffalo sauce, which, you know, not a bad thing, but not gonna stand out overall if it just tastes like any other buffalo sauce I've ever had. There's our Got You Classic. That smells different. I'm having a hard time identifying what that smells like. It doesn't smell bad though. It smells like I guess like a Korean hot sauce smells. I don't know. I mean, I want to go with like tteokbokki, but not really. It doesn't really smell like that to me. Now, what about our extra spicy gochu sauce? That definitely has a stronger scent to it. It's also got, I think, a little bit of a darker color, right? Maybe not. Yeah, it does. It's like a little bit of a more intense red. This says it's a slow heat and delicious. Well, they both say slow heat, deliciously complex. So I don't know what to make of that. But it definitely is a stronger smell, and it's actually making my eyes water a little bit. But that could be from something else, I suppose. Now, our garlic sauce. Not as strongly garlic as our garlic and roasted chili aioli. I guess I probably should put those next to each other, huh? Those would be fair to compare to each other, but I wanted to keep them with the Heinz. Yeah, not as strong scented as the aioli, but that doesn't mean it won't taste good. Then we have our firecracker sauce, which is the one here that I really have absolutely the least idea what it's going to be. I'm guessing like ketchup with jalapeno and onions from the look of it. Like maybe a slightly spicier chili sauce. I don't know. Let's take a sniff though. It smells like a barbecue sauce, to be honest. That smells like barbecue sauce to me. What is in that? Spirit vinegar, tomato puree, sugar, water, date puree, chipotle paste, date puree. That's in katsu sauce, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something else entirely? But that smells like a barbecue sauce to me, so that should be interesting. And finally, our lycopene chili sauce. Pretty much it smells very tomatoey. Smells like a tomatoey sauce, which I guess makes sense being it's got a tomato on the front. Right. Now's the time to try them and rate them and see what we think. Start off with our roasted garlic and chili aioli, which I hope is good because I've got like a whole nother bottle of it because it's from Costco and it came in a 2-pack. Let's give it a try. Ooh, that's really good. Not overpoweringly garlicky, but it's definitely there. It greets you at the door. It's not too mayonnaise-y, and the chili brings a little bit of heat at the end. I do like this. This will get used on all sorts of things, burgers and fries and maybe fish sticks. I don't know, but I like this one. This is definitely a winner. I'm glad I got it. Let's try our Wing Time Hot sauce, Wing Time Hot buffalo wing sauce. So you think, remember, this is one I didn't shake up properly, so that could affect things a little bit, but it's sticking to the fry pretty good. Not as drippy. I think this one is going to be a little drippier. But yeah, it's clinging to the fry pretty good. Let's try it. Well, I guess I didn't need to be worried about getting the extra hot sauce because that one's not all that hot. There's heat there. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I've had much hotter things than that. Certainly much hotter buffalo wing sauces. Now, if you put on a bunch of wings and have a bunch of it, it probably is going to build up in the mouth. but I was expecting a much spicier feel from that one than I got. It's good. It's a good flavor, but I was expecting a lot more heat than that. And, you know, well, I mean, I guess they didn't make promises about fire, right? It was hot buffalo here that made promises about fire. So let's try them next and see if they keep their promise about bottling fire. So it's definitely, yeah, definitely a thinner sauce, but it's not dripping, which is nice because I don't want to clean up things more than I have to. Good color to it. Good coating of the fry. Let's try it. I'm going to say that one's much more acidic. The vinegar is, I think, much stronger in this one, but not in a bad way. Like, I don't care for vinegary sauces. I'm going to say the heat is stronger. I mean, it could just be building off of this heat a little bit, but it is a little slower in blooming, but it's definitely there, and I'm going to say it's stronger than the buffalo wing over here. But it's pretty good. It's got a little saltiness to it, maybe. What's the sodium content in this one? Wow. 13% of your daily sodium in 1 tablespoon. That seems really bad. What was this one? This one, 9%. Not a lot better, and that's also a tablespoon. So both very salty sauces. But both good. Both good. I think this almost has like a better developed flavor, but that's got a better spice to it. Well, let's move on. Let's look at everything, and we'll rate them all at once at the end. Let's try our classic gotchu sauce. How can it be classic? I think this is new. How can it be classic? It could be original, but I mean, classic implies that it's been around for a while. We have a much drippier sauce here. As you can see, it's dripped on the table. It is running down the fry. It's not sticking to it. But again, it's not really meant for fries. It's meant for, well, weirdly, pizza, but fries are what I have. Let's try it. So, you know, I picked fries because I thought they would be a fairly plain flavor. They wouldn't have too much risk of overriding the flavor, but I gotta say, I didn't get much flavor out of that at all. I'm gonna try a second one because I got flavor, and what I got wasn't bad, but there wasn't very much of it. Let's try to get some more. Try again. I do kind of want to try this on pizza now. Let me just try like a finger of it. It's surprisingly sweet. The heat's pretty, what do we got here? Rice syrup as part of the paste. It's not bad. I mean, this probably would be good on something like rice or, I don't know, maybe pizza? I might try it on pizza. It's, yeah, the heat is very, very low key. It says no corn. Oh, it does say sweet. It says no corn syrup, though. But, gotta say, it's not beating any of the other ones that's come before it. I'll put it that way. It's not bad. I will use it, but it's not. Right now, it's probably in last place. Let's try the extra spicy, see if that kicks it up a notch. And again, we have a runny sauce dripping on the table. Does not stick to the fry, and again, not really what it's for, but let's try it. Basically the same as this, but I'm not gonna say necessarily hotter, but stronger flavored. The sweetness is stronger, the kind of peppery taste is stronger. There's heat coming up now as I speak, which I guess is why it says slow heat, but it's not bad. I could see putting this on some noodles. The heat is actually starting to bloom quite a bit more now, so it is a heat that creeps up on you. So it's not like getting overwhelming or anything, but it did come up while I was talking, which surprised me a little bit. But yeah, it's not bad. These would both be good, maybe on some ramen or something, just to give it a little kick. But yeah, not world beaters. All right, from hot, let's go to the thing that I expect to be the least spicy, the Turkish style garlic sauce. This one is like super thick. Oh, there's like chunks in it. It's like chunky. I hope that's because it's supposed to be and not because it's out of date. It looks pretty mayonnaise. It definitely sticks well to the fry. It looks very mayonnaisey. It almost looks more mayonnaisey than our aioli there does. Let's try it. Well, it may not smell as strong as the aioli, but the flavor is definitely there. This is really good. I hope they start carrying this as a regular thing, or maybe make, just make it for America, Heinz. Americans love garlic. Make us some Turkish-style garlic sauce. I'm going to put Turkish-style on it. But that's really good. I don't know what I would use it for, other than dipping fries or maybe like chicken nuggets in. I guess I put it on a sandwich, or maybe a burger. It's a really nice, creamy, garlicky flavor. Not overpowering, although I'm sure if you put a bunch of it onto something, it could become overpowering. But yeah, it's nice. It's a very nice sauce. All right, we're almost to the end here. Let's try our firecracker sauce. These two are kind of both, I think, the wild cards, because I don't super know what to expect from either one of them. And again, this is one that smelled like barbecue sauce to me. It's reasonably thick, sticks to the fry, not a lot of running here. Looks like barbecue sauce. Doesn't that look like barbecue sauce to you? Let's try it. Yeah, that's barbecue sauce. That is just barbecue sauce. Just like a tiny little bit of heat at the end. Could be building off of the heat from our previous contenders here. But it's not bad. It doesn't make me think of anything Mexican I've ever eaten before. But again, this is from like the UK, right? Where did this come from? Mexican style, best before last September. Yeah, we won't tell anybody about that. Where did you come from? Where are you from? I think this is from the UK. Heinz Foods UK, yeah. So do they not have barbecue sauce in the UK? Is that why we call it firecracker sauce? Because that's a barbecue sauce. That is a Heinz barbecue sauce, which, not a bad thing, but not at all what I was expecting from it. All right, last one is our chili sauce here with lycopene. And my hope is this tastes kind of like the Heinz chili sauce. It is definitely thinner, but it's sticking to the fry pretty well. It's not dripping like the gachu sauces did. Let's give it a try. Well, that tastes nothing like Heinz chili sauce. It's very sweet. I do almost feel like we might have one of like those Thai sweet chili sauces with just some tomato in it. The flavor is more akin to the gachu sauces than it is to like Heinz chili sauce, which is both not bad and a little disappointing. And I'm glad I was able to find some of the Heinz sauce, because that would not work in substitute for the Heinz chili sauce. So now I wanted to rate these, but I feel like that's a little unfair, because they're kind of all different things. I mean, I don't really have a theme here other than their sauces. But I think as far as what's going to get used the most, this is definitely going to get the most use. It'll be good on sandwiches. It'll be good as dip for fries or nuggets. That's definitely going to be used up. The buffalo sauces, I mean, pretty much all I'm going to do with those is for chicken. I don't use buffalo sauce generally as a fry dip. I mean, you can. There's no reason you can't. I did today. But between the two of them, I think I like the Noble Made better. Even though it's more vinegary, it's also hotter. And again, I mean, this could be because I didn't shake this up properly. That very much could be part of the problem. But between the two, I think I like Noble Made the best. Let's see, between the gachus, definitely the extra spicy is the better of the two. It's not that it's necessarily that much hotter. There is more heat there, and it does come up on you slow, like it says on the package. But I think it's also more flavorful. And both of these probably will be used in mostly like stir fries or on some rice or something. I still might try the pizza thing just to try it, because that's what got my attention to begin with, is that they had Facebook ads of them pouring it on pizza. It was like pizza has a new best friend or something like that. The garlic sauce, I don't know what I'll do with it. I mean, it's probably going to be used as a dipping sauce. I do quite like it. I probably won't ever be able to get it again, because I do not think I've seen it in Cost Plus since then. And all of our not European, but international markets tend to kind of skew mostly towards Asia and like former Russia. So there's not a lot. I mean, I don't think they have like a Turkish section, and they certainly don't have like a Western European section, where I think this is where I would find these. But maybe I can find like an actual Turkish garlic sauce, because I think they do have some Turkish stuff there. So maybe some actual garlic sauce. This is a joke. It's barbecue sauce, which means it's fine for like dipping chicken nuggets in or whatever, but I don't know. I have no idea what people in the UK must think Mexican food is like, if they think that's Mexican. I don't know, maybe there is somewhere in Mexico where that is a sauce. I mean, I'm an American, and I've had plenty of Mexican, or at least Mexican style food in my life, and I've never had anything that tasted anything like that, because that tastes like American barbecue sauce. So, I mean, I'm gonna put that in last place just because it's like the biggest disappointment. And similarly, not disappointing so much, but not what I was hoping for, is the chili sauce. It's a lot sweeter than I was expecting. It really does taste like maybe more it's meant to be like those Thai sweet chili sauces, the ones that are like kind of the yellowy with the red pepper flakes in them. It's almost like it's supposed to be maybe more like that. And that's not its fault, that's my fault. I saw chili sauce and I bought it. I had a similar issue when I tried the German curry ketchup, thinking apparently that curry must mean something else entirely in Germany than what it means to me, because I was thinking like Indian style curry, and I think I'd bought that to put on the Heinz curry beans, also during Heinz week. But yeah, I mean, nothing horrible here, nothing that's gonna go straight in the trash, but some surprises, and I think it was worth the effort. If maybe it's been a little bit longer than I normally would do for trying sauces, but I feel I don't think I can rate them. I do think my favorite, the ones that get the most use, is the roasted garlic and chili. Least favorite is firecracker sauce. But everything here I think has a use. It's just a matter of figuring out what to use it for. Especially this guy here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with him. But all good stuff. No real failures. Everybody gets a participation trophy, even if roasted garlic and chili aioli gets the gold. I guess we'll give Turkish the second place, the silver, and the Noblemade Hot Buffalo will get bronze. I like garlic, can you tell? Well, I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining, this little journey through the land of sauces that I've acquired. And now my sauce slate is clean, except for, of course, I have all these open sauces to finish now. But I have no more that are waiting for videos, which is nice. If you did find this all interesting or entertaining, please go ahead and give this video a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.